From above, the River Seine and the Eiffel Tower.
Mapping technology reflects the times in which we live.
Army Museum, Paris.
In part one of this three-part Today in Technology series, we explored the 3D mapping technology from the eras of Louis XIV and Napoleon.
Microsoft President Brad Smith and Communications Director Carol Ann Browne pursue models of fortified cities.
In part two, we head to the coast of Normandy, to the actual Mont-Saint-Michel.
The abbey rises above green waters.
To help transform the Plan Relief Museum's crown jewel into an immersive digital display.
Photographing a model fortress.
Attracting a new generation of museum goers.
Wearing HoloLens.
While promoting a greater understanding of French history and culture.
On a beach, a man aims a large camera at Mont-Saint-Michel. Today in Technology, AI and mixed reality open a new window into French culture. Part 2. Xavier Bailey, Administrator, Abbey du Mont-Saint-Michel.
The Mont-Saint-Michel is the devotion place of Saint-Michel. If you consider the place of Saint Michael in Christian history, the Mont-Saint-Michel is the most important place in Europe.
Brad Smith.
So it's been a fortress and an abbey or church at the same time?
In first the church, after the church the village, and at the beginning of the 13th century, the walls to protect the village.
Carol Ann Browne.
When did it become a historical site?
After the French Revolution, the site became a prison. And after that, it was necessary to restore the abbey like a national monument and to open it to the public. We received something like 1.5 million people each year.
We have to preserve it because it's probably the most important part of the French heritage.
Mont-Saint-Michel seems to recede beneath a cloudy sky.
Creating a digital twin of this majestic monument requires capturing it from every angle, above, around, and inside.
That's where our Microsoft partners, like Yves Ubelman, come into the picture.
You and your family have a connection to this place. Can you tell us what that connection is?
During my childhood, I heard a lot about Mont-Saint-Michel because my grandfather was a historical monuments architect. He was responsible for the restoration of this monument of Mont-Saint-Michel. Today, I, too, am an architect. But what I do today isn't really an architect's work. I decided to launch a startup, a corporation, that develops technologies capable of reproducing historical monuments and ancient sites in 3 dimensions very precisely.
Can you tell us a little bit about the work you're doing today with the relief map of Mont-Saint-Michel?
We can recreate a scene in 3 dimensions using several 100,000 images. We will create a digital replica of the physical model, which is kept at the Military Museum.
What will your model enable people to do?
They will effectively be able to walk through environments that no longer exist. In fact, in the end, the work I do today is exactly the same work that my grandfather did. Our goal is to save the memory of the endangered sites and architectures around the world. Over a dozen people in a meeting.
Des sites et des architectures qui sont menacées un petit peu partout dans le monde.
Yves and his team used artificial intelligence and the cloud to transform a massive trove of data into a digital model of the relief map and the historical site.
Over the next few months, with a fall exhibit deadline looming, Microsoft and the museum also partnered with HoloForge to create a mixed reality experience using the HoloLens.
Olympia Thoro. This project is very important for Microsoft because it's going to ensure and innovate through new experiences for users. The museum is going to have the opportunity to offer a completely modern experience.
Va avoir l'opportunité d'offrir une expérience complètement moderne, très innovante et très différente de ce qu'ils ont pu faire jusqu'à présent.
We are going to be able to add elements of history, architectural elements, information that would not have been able to add in other ways, especially with the 3D elements, and it is this which is really novel. HoloLens allows us to open a window into the past. It's a small tool which is going to allow us to see through not only physical objects, but also through the past. The user experience is important in this type of project because we are going to tell stories which may be quite complex on the history of France. People need to forget about the technology in order to concentrate on the content. Together, we will build a medium that will allow the public to compare the two, the relief map of Mont-Saint-Michel located in Paris and the real Mont-Saint-Michel today, and to step in history, step in time, step in space, and to discover the history of Mont-Saint-Michel as well as its beauty through a digital medium.
Et de découvrir l'histoire du Mont-Saint-Michel et sa beauté à travers un média numérique.
As the sun sets, Mont-Saint-Michel nestles amid serene ocean waters.
In the third and final part of this Today in Technology series, we unveil the result of this months-long journey
and show Mont-Saint-Michel in a way it's never been seen before.
Gazing toward a model, Brad Smith and Carol Ann Browne joined participants wearing HoloLens headsets. To be continued. Special thanks credits appear with French names. French logos appear. Microsoft.